The Tiffin GH1. This is probably one of my top favorites. Ooh, this one particularly has the 1-up package, which means I think it has hood struts. It has a better mattress, and there was something else I can't remember. But this is probably my personal favorites. I like it because it has a very nice AC, a great electrical system. The Revel does too. The color changing lights my daughter would love. I kind of like this vertical storage, mainly because it's adjustable shelves, and so like pots and pans are maybe upright and put some felt or something between them. So I do like that. Ugh. There's a step. I think if it were me, I'd probably just unbolt this and use this little bonus storage since it's a premium here. Loud. L-track. Not L-track, sorry, RAM mount. And you can attach any sort of accessory. And I like it because we have TV up, or not TV up, you have the bed up. You can put your RAM out and then like your tablet or something, and you can watch it from back there with the seats turned around. For my kid, I'll probably give her a nice foam mattress down here, and then use the mole panels and attach like a pouch of them. Sorry, that could for all of her clothes and stuff, and all of her toys, and go up there, something like that. So this is definitely usable for a family, even if it is really tight in here. But at first I didn't like the Mercedes, but now I kind of do after driving one. I'm a little bummed about the diesel. It's good power, but it requires a bit more unique maintenance, a little more expensive maintenance. But the seating position in this is so much better than my ProMaster. So much more comfortable and better. And I love the manual parking brake, so I don't deal with electric. And what's a cool feature is, so parking brake's on right now. You disengage it normally, but when it's on, you just, I think you push up. Oh, you can push, so the parking brake's still engaged. Just push down on it without pushing the button. And now it's out of the way, you can turn the seat around, which is pretty cool. I wish this was storage like the Revel. That'd have been nice. And this is kind of a dead space, which I think they should have done something with. 159 as of March of 2025. I like the basic controls. It's not complicated, it does what it needs to do. But storage would be an issue for a family of 3. You can get food, clothes, and anything else. So I've got Starlink. For me, I probably wouldn't use it, so that's taking up a lot of space for me. Bathroom same size as my Solus, so that's not a big deal. In fact, it's nice hardware, but putting your shelf up here probably be a little bit of an issue. But I like it. I've taken a shower in mine and perfectly fine, so this will work just as good. And it is soft close, but you have to put a little effort into it. Oh, I love this. I wish they could put more of these around. Just put them all over the place, since we can't have actual hard storage up there. Oh, another RAM mount, so you can have your TVs there facing you there, or if you're facing the other direction, face them over there. That's cool. Same size fridge as what I have in my Solus, so I'm perfectly happy with that. Yeah, same one, so almost same one, but I know I can make it work just fine. Oh, okay, this one does work that way. So an issue I don't like is when this is closed, which is awesome, but now this isn't closed. You have to close this entirely to get it fully sealed off. Like that. But now I can't use the table. So that's kind of a bit of an oversight. So unless you do this, yeah, it is pretty cool. I was just a little bummed about this though. If you want to use your table, now you have a gap. But you close it, then you can't use your table anymore. Alright, to clarify, I did find out there's Velcro here, but they don't have the receiving Velcro. So if you put the Velcro strip there, then it seals it and you can use the table. That's what it is. And I love the side ladder too. Now it's Storyteller. Visually, these things look awesome. Love everything about them, how they look. But I think, in my personal opinion, they're a little shortfall on the inside. And I'm glad they included the bathroom now. That's great. I love the colors. Absolutely love. This is definitely better than both the Revel and the GH1 is the bed size. There's storage up here. What I don't like is having to put rods down for the bed. And also don't like that it's only a 21-gallon freshwater tank. That's a little bit disappointing. Build quality is better, for sure. But for the price, I don't know. Also, I don't like electric window, because this all has to tuck back here. That means less insulation. And something else to go wrong. I prefer standard, or like the other Revels and the GH1 use the dual pane plastic ones, which have better insulation than glass, single pane. I haven't used the system yet, but I'm not a big fan of touchscreen too much, even though the other ones do have that. This is cool. Wish it was bigger. I understand there's no shelf up here for space because it's small in here, but I would like to add a little more storage. I like that this is flush. This is nice compared to the Revel and the GH1. But overall, I think for the price, I would just go for a GH1. I like that as a microwave, but it's a standard microwave, not a convection. I don't know, it's just too expensive for me. I mean, they're all expensive, but I would take the lesser ones, like a GH1. Especially since it has Fox shocks on it. Oh yeah. An agile off-road bracket. So I forgot to mention is more counter space. Where it seemed like the Storyteller had more counter space, this one actually has something comparable with this out. Decent storage there. I like how the Revel has metal size. Wireless trap before using mechanical drain. Yeah, it's a little tiny drawer. Probably your bulk of your storage. And this has got a decently deep. There's some other things I wanted to mention, and I don't know what it was. I'll think it when the camera's off.
Is that from the rain, Dad?
It is. So we have the Revel here. So a lot I like about this one, except for the price. What convinces me the most about this one is the back here. This, you can hang out when it's bad weather. That's what I like about this. I can hang out, and there's still plenty of room for my daughter. And it comes with, you know, the bag already, whereas the GH1 doesn't. So stuff I can put my daughter's clothes in, and her toys. So a lot I like about this one. And the electrical system is awesome. Not that the GH1 isn't, it's also really good too, but this one's awesome because they developed with EcoFlow and all that. Bigger counter space, which my wife likes. This storage is kind of pointless. I mean, there's not really much you can do with that. There's a little bit, but not a whole lot. Storage up here and up here is about the same as the GH1. And I like to have a little storage here. The GH1 does not have that. But the biggest killer is just the price. These are more usually than the GH1. I like the bamboo shells. Those are really nice looking, but not much of a big deal. The hardware in the GH1 is a little nicer. This is about the same as what I have in my Solus, and it works fine, but I think with the price, it'd be a little nicer. I like the bins that come with it. That is a nice little feature. GH1 does not have that I know of. No Starlink, so for me, that's fine. I'd rather not, anyways. That give me more storage, but for some of the people, they might want the Starlink. That's my dog, Indy. Hi, Indy. But I do like it. It's just out of my price range. Really far out of my price range. Some other good benefits I like about this is the locks. These lock mechanisms are awesome. I like that. Super secure, no rattling, which is nice. The metal frames, but GH1 has that as well. I feel like this one's a little deeper than the one on the GH1. It looks like it. The seats are equivalent, also really good. No complaints there. Oh, another big selling point. The 35-gallon freshwater. That is really nice. So, love this fabric. Soft. The padding is awesome. I've laid in one of these before. The bed, and it's really nice. I like the separation for keeping the AC or heat inside when you sleep. There's a lot I like, but man, that price. This is brutal. Hindy. You need to work and pitch in.